We're parked here on the property out at Chalk Bluff. Just pulled off the easement road. It's pretty early in the morning, so the sun is up, but it's not bright and beautiful in the sky just yet. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we're looking, I guess, west on the easement road. Looking at the property. This was logged pretty heavily of the commercial timber here within the last couple years. And you can obviously see signs of that when you look at the property. In fact, this one, this particular property, some of these out here, it almost looked like they had planned on turning it into pasture because of the number of trees that were taken. So if you've been looking for a property, you know, for a farmstead or whatnot, something that was logged heavily like this could potentially be a good choice. Some of the preparation work has been done as far as turning it into pasture. Within a few years, this will grow back up. The cool thing is these trees that are left, they'll grow like mad. They'll just grow like crazy over the next few years because they're not competing with the other big mature trees that, you know, had formed a canopy over them. So these trees will grow at an unbelievable rate. And this is a good chance to come in with a brush hog and just mow out what there is and then maintain it. And you're not fighting thousands of mature trees as you try to do a homestead or pasture. Land on the left, if I didn't mention that already. We've got some nice views off to the south. Really good access. One of the more private tracts that we've had are these tracts out here. Quite a bit of gravel road to get to them. This road basically dead ends when you get about a mile down the road at Chalk Bluff, overlooking the Jacks Fork River. So very little traffic, but an awesome area for wildlife. The deer, the wild turkey out here, fantastic. And of course you're in a phenomenal area for outdoor activities with all the rivers and creeks. A few small towns nearby, which is great. Again, this property looks really rough. The recently logged properties, they do, especially for the first couple years. So this could use some cleanup. Sometimes we do come in and clean these up. Lately we've had so many properties. What we've been doing is just pricing them as low as possible and selling them as is. We've also discovered in the 15 years of doing this that you can certainly come in and clean up a property, spend a few weeks, thousands of dollars, or if you're not in a rush, you can just wait a few years and the trees grow up, they choke out the brush, everything starts to look really good. I mean, if you don't plan on building your home or your cabin for, say, 5 or 10 years, this property will look completely different. So here's a good opportunity to get in and get one just super inexpensively. Let time do some cleanup for you, and then you'll be ahead of the game, have your property paid off, and by that time it'll be looking great. So kind of a cloudy, overcast day, and just a quick look at this property, but the things I like is it has great road access. We've got level areas by the road. It looks like it slopes down gradually as you go to the south, which is what gives you that view. And of course, potential for a lot of growth on these remaining trees. And if you wanted to turn this into pasture, you can really see what you're looking at now. Put a little sweat equity into it and have a gorgeous property.